Is it called a shovel? Ah, it's an angle drilling company. Don't forget your shovel if you want to go to work. If you don't make that noise when you're stripping a cable, it just won't ever come off. Yo, welcome back to the channel, and I'll be your host. Anyway, before we get started, please just do me a massive favour. Just hit the subscribe button and like the video. It just helps the channel just grow. Did that rhyme? Can't remember what I said in the first line. Oh, that rhymed as well. Whoa, I'm on a roll. Right, today we're doing something that nobody else has ever done on YouTube before, and I love being the first at doing something. So yeah, hold on to your socks because it's about to get messy. We're doing an EV charge point. Not just any EV charge point, a Zappi in particular. So if there is anyone who's sneaked an EV video on YouTube that I've not seen yet, it definitely wasn't a Zappi. Anyway, so what we've got with us is the Zappi, the hub, EV Ultra cable, and if anyone knows where you can get that cheaper than about 230 quid for 18 metres, let us know. Mega EV charger adapter thing, linear clips, and we've got a Type A RCD. Now I know the Zappi, before you comment, I know the Zappi has got a Type A RCD built in and all that, and it's got DC 6 milliamp RCD and all that. The reason I'm doing this is because the existing RCD at the minute is just a Type AC, and as while that would probably be fine because the Zappi's still got it in, this cable has got to be buried in the wall a little bit, about that much, and it's got to go under a paving stone, and obviously it's not armoured, so it needs RCD protecting from the consumer unit end, which it already is with an AC type, but for what it's worth I'm going to put an A type in. God, I'm getting confused here, all these numbers and letters. And anyway, yeah, so we've got all that, got all the gear. Oh, we've got something else actually. Yeah, it's not often you take a shovel to work with you, is it? Not as an electrician anyway. Is it called a shovel? I'm only joking. I know what it is. It's a pickaxe. Yeah, so we need that. We've got a bit of easy fill just in case me drilling doesn't get us right to the consumer unit and I do pop out the wall, we can fill it back in. So we'll stick that in there. Don't forget your shovel if you want to go to work. Don't forget your shoes and socks and shirt and tie and all. How do I know that? Does anyone know that song? Comment that below if you do. I don't know why I know that. Actually, I do know why I know that. Go over to the job, I'll show you the cable run. I'll show you what we're doing pretty much. There's not really much to show you. It'd be mental if anyone could get this sort of same video multiple times, because there's not really much to show you, in my opinion. So yeah, let's go over there, show you where that's going, show you where the cable's going. The customer's not even getting the car until December, but they're well and truly ahead of the game. Everything we need. We can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. Let's go over there now. Whoop. Right, we're on the job now. Let me just check my mic's on. Yes, it is. It was a lovely day 10 minutes ago when I started the intro of this video. Since then it's hailstoned, thundered, and now it's raining, so hopefully we'll be all right. So this is the driveway area. There is a little consumer unit in there, but it's only fed off a 2.5mm armoured. We was going to upgrade that instead, then do the charger, but it's no point because we'd have to go in there and then come back on ourselves, and it's a bit more awkward obviously trying to get past here because the old one. Anyway, so the charger's going here somewhere. We're going to clip down, black charger, tethered, drop down, linear clip all the way along this bottom. I think we're on about 18 metre run, like I said about the cable before. Round this corner, clipping all the way along there, and then this bit here, because we need to get on that side of the front door. So what we're going to do, take them two flags up, bury that underneath, from that side to that side, put them back, you'll never know we've been. And then we're going to clip up this bit here. She's going to paint over this bit of cable because obviously the cable's black, keep it tight to that wall, and then we're going to try and drill in there straight into the back of the consumer unit, which is just on this wall behind the door. That's the plan. That's the closest route. The actual mains meter box intake is right around the opposite side of the house, so that's not really a no-go. What I'm going to do while the weather ain't too bad, I'm going to start here, get the charger mounted, cable in, connect it up and get that lid covered on. We'll just obviously leave the cable loose just to get that done, sealed up, watertight. Obviously we'll have to undo it when it comes to testing and all that, but just want to get that on while it's like this, because if it starts raining like it did 5 minutes ago, we'll just end up sat about, so take the opportunities while you can. Right, there, we're just marking it off with that template that you get with Zappi. What we've done is just put the laser up the edge of that black line there. You can't really see this on the camera, but I've just kicked the laser, that's why. But yeah, that's what we had. Something like that. Well, I'm not doing it, but yeah, we'll laser up that straight line there just to use the template. It's just easier than holding the Zappi itself against the wall. Yeah, so we'll drill them out, like I said, mark them out, get a hole in the bottom. Cables ran out now, loosely. Feel good, Ryan, that's how I feel. We need to stick this on the back like that. Yeah, that's just the wall guard to protect the cable from the wall.
Quite a nice design, isn't it?
Obviously the unsevered version doesn't have the wall guard. But get our 4 screws in that and we can get this mounted up to the wall. Right, that's that mounted. Obviously I've just hung that cable there just to take it off the floor for a bit. Just finger land in the bottom. Just going to get the cable in now. Obviously live neutral earth and then your CTs. We're just using the 1 CT. Come off it, lad.
Clean and dusty. Better than the thunder and lightning that it was almost half an hour ago.
Weird, isn't it? Welcome to the northwest. If you don't make that noise when you're stripping a cable, it just won't ever come off. Ever. It'll just stay on forever. You've got to make that noise. Should probably just try and strip it properly, shouldn't I? Live neutral and earth, all 6 mils. And you've got a Cat 5, a very weird shaped flat Cat 5. Let's get the grips on that, get that tightened up. Right, Ryan's just drilled all these holes now, ready for linear clipping, as you can see, with the little piles of dust at each section. Tapping them in with a rubber mallet, otherwise you take the paint off the head of the clip. That's clipped up there, use the laser level for that. They're loosely connected in, ferrules on them, not quite necessary ferrules when it's like that kind of stranded, it's not fine stranded. Just left that little loop just in case the charger ever gets changed and you never know the connections for a different charger maybe up there. But I've got to do the CT connection, I'll do that in a minute. But first, it means current transformer. Nice little coffee from the lovely customer. Bit of ASMR there, Ryan. Right, like I said, they're just loosely connected until let's get the torque driver out. CT data cable. I'm going to use the green pair for obvious reasons. I'm just going to keep the spare cores just in case they're ever used in future. I'll just put a bit of heat shrink over them like that. Connect them up into CT1 or whatever, and then the other end, obviously, you've got your actual CT to go on the tails. Obviously we don't need 5 metres of cable on it, but get that connected in. I can lid all that up then. I'm going to say just in case it rains, but look at this now. Absolutely cracking the flags. Like, it was hailstone and thunder before, like 40 minutes ago. It was mental. Right, so this is where we're at. I've dug round. We couldn't take them first 2 flags up because them pillars are on top of the corners of it, just won't come out. So I have to come round, and then this is like hard, like it's cement. I've had to basically chase that out with a grinder, and then I'm going to put 25mm Copex in it, and then the cable can run through that, and then obviously the flag will sit like a bridge over the top of it, so it's not going to get damaged under there. And then just going to Copex it just round to get to this side, and then we're going to clip up there and in. I'm happy that it's not going to ever get damaged from there anyway. For one, the customer knows it's there and there. Under the flags it's never going to get damaged anyway, and I'd assume if someone moves out of an house they'll probably take a car charger with them to the next house, so it'd get decommissioned anyway. Copex just for a little bit more protection, but it's probably not really needed. Ryan found another great use for this. Clean all that up when you're trying to get the flag back in flat. Get rid of all that. It'll go in nice. It rained and ruined my mud. That was some quality topsoil, that was, boy. Quality topsoil. Turned into this muck. Right, time for this patching.
Now are you going to make the obligatory comment and say, looks like it grew there?
Yeah. Look at that, like it grew there. You never know we'd been. I don't know what gives you the impression we've even been digging. I don't think that's too bad. We just need to clean that down and the door down. Look at the door. That's from the grinder. Oh yeah. That is an angle drilling company. Talking about, watch this. Told Ryan, film this, Ryan, because it's going to be perfect, but he just didn't get the camera in time. So we piloted it.
Except the part where you never told me.
So that is the height of the cutouts in the back of the consumer unit. So obviously I wanted to go lower because I need my cable to go up on that angle. So that comes in here. And Ryan's going to just give the drill bit a little wiggle now so we can see. It's right in the cavity of the dot and dab wall. It's a dot and dab block wall. And we're there just hitting the back of them meter tails now. What a shot. So I just need to open that hole up now to a big enough size that the EV Ultra will fit through on that same angle. Perfect. Love it when something goes to plan. Do you? Doesn't happen often. Joking, it happens all the time. Right, so we're clipped through, we're under, and we're up this side. Doesn't look great, but she's going to paint it the same colour as the house to try and blend it in a bit, but I mean, you can't see it. There's not much else you can do. So we managed to get straight in the back. Just got to do some jiggery pokery there to get them connected in. And we can move on to the testing. I'm going to tidy up out here. I'm going to connect up the cables, the circuit breakers. I'm putting surge protection in that board as well, which I offered to the customer. This is all done round here now, clipped in around that bend, and the Zappi's mounted. The front cover's not on yet, but it's there. It's up and ready to be energised. I just put the cover on because it did rain again, quite heavily. Right, that's consumer unit side done. We've done the surge protection, all connected up, just not livened up yet. Just came out to do them, which I've already done off camera. When I say do them, I mean set them to the right torque with a screwdriver. CT's all connected up, it's all ready to liven up. We get our live tests from there, and then I'll get some live tests from the plug end as well. But for our certificate, installation certificate, I'll get the live testing from there. Right, we just ran through all our testing and stuff and forgot to film it. So at the minute, with this tester, we're set to EV disconnected, and then if you set it to B, it's waiting for the charger. Obviously we're set to 32 amp because that's what this charger is, and that's what circuit breaker it's on. Set it to C, and it checks the RCD before it starts charging the car. Set it down to D, and it'll come up with a ventilation because the car's too hot or something like that. We can add, so while the car's charging, if we put a CP error on, pilot problem, it'll stop charging. Then once that's pilot error's cleared, it'll again check the RCD before the car starts charging again, and then we can put another pilot error on and it'll just disconnect not a pilot error, sorry, an earth fault. So if there's no earth to the car, it'll disconnect it, stop charging again. All good, all good. That's us pretty much done. We're just pairing up the hub with this at the minute. Lovely charger fitted, and I think that's us, Ryan. So thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, and Ryan's gonna say a word beginning with P.
Ciao.
Peace.